Good morning. It is Monday. It's 6:26. You can't see it. Anywho, it's 6:26. I am getting in my car. Obviously, I'm in my car. And I am about to go to Starbucks. And then I'm going to head to school. So, yeah, it is Monday after a 3-day weekend. So, struggle bus. Party of at least one. Me. But I have my muffins and I'm going to listen to a podcast and get my Starbucks and head to schooly. So,
thank you for coming to Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
can I get a venti strawberry refresher with lemonade instead of water, 2 pumps of raspberry and light ice?
Right, venti strawberry acai with lemonade, 2 pumps of raspberry, no water, and light ice. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
We'll see you at the window. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. I am finally in my room and I don't even know where to get started, but I got my drink. And yeah, it's Monday. So I'm gonna start by just kind of making a list. Got here I would have liked to get gotten here earlier, but I got here like 45 minutes before I needed to. So I just have time to get myself together and figure out what we need to do for the day. So I'm just gonna very quickly write that out. But yeah, my desks are all crazy. I'll show you because we have testing, so they're not normally like they are, and it is driving me nutty. So yeah. Okay, really quickly, it's like 7:25 and they'll be here in like 15 minutes. So I just really quickly set out an early bird for them, so when they first get in here, while everyone's coming in, they have this math sheet and it just has like review of adding decimals and subtracting decimals, a little bit of long division, and then a word problem, and then there is a back. So that's what they'll work on first thing in the morning. And then I made a brief schedule. I just do it on sticky notes. So yeah. But yeah, my super official lesson plan of the day. So first they'll come in, they'll do early bird. We need to finish chapter 12 in our math curriculum. The review folders I'll show, I made those with resources from our math curriculum, and then they'll get on IXL probably. Then we have a reading intervention. I'll give them some AR time. We're gonna read Paul Bunyan. We're talking about folk tales this 9 weeks, sorry. They'll probably have time to get on Myon, lunch, science, PE, social studies, recess, and dismissal. So that's just if everything goes well, we can fit this in, but I highly doubt that that'll ever happen. So, all right, these are the math here. This is the math review folder that I was just talking about that I made. So it's just like a folder, obviously, that I got. I just wrote math review on it. Everyone has one. And then in here, there are the skills that we learn in 4th grade math. And so just based on the student, I went and highlighted some ones that I want them to specifically work on. And then once they've worked on those, I'll move them on to other skills. But I just gave them like 3 or 4 to choose from that I wanted them to work on. So I have the page number over here, and I just made this table of contents type thing that just says page number, the skill, so like model place value, which was at the beginning of the year, and then multi-step multiplication problems, which they struggle with, any kind of multi-step stuff. And so then I write when they've mastered it, the date mastered, and yeah, so then they just open up and we use the Go Math curriculum, so they will just choose which one they want to work on. So we will hopefully get some work finished in this. We have a competition for whoever can complete the most mastered ones. I'll bring them breakfast, so I'm interested to see who will master all of these. Alright, and lastly, before they get here, I just have on my iPad that goes over to the Apple TV just some reminders for them when they get in, to come in quietly, anything they need to turn into my desk because I sit at the door, and then to have a good day full of wise choices, because don't we all need reminders of that?
Since its inception. I do love listening to
It is 12:38, April 22nd, on my lunch break, and I just want it to be known that my second grade friends are doubting my abilities. I want the time, the date, I want it stamped. As I am eating,
questioning the content.
no, you are questioning. You are doubting.
No, I question the content.
Yes, you are questioning. That's fine.
I offered content.
I'm all for questions.
I offered to shoot rockets you to the top.
You, my dear friend, doubting my abilities. So
I will play some music for you, and you can get started right now.
Don't you play that song? I'm already started.
Don't you play that song?
What song? Miss Underwood.
Yes, my daughter.
I'm putting your name out for the viewers. It's been on.
Viewers. Great to see you.
What a lovely woman. Lovely woman. I won't show you the not lovely woman.
I'm okay with that. Michaela, you'll be right back here. What's the first day back next year?
Frank Moby, the Louisiana Purchase doubled the size of the United States. Not much was known about the new.
Alright, it's... what time is it? 1:34, and my desk is a hot mess. My classroom is a hot mess. Like, there is just stuff all over the place. So that's how this Monday is rolling. A of all, it's hot. It's extremely hot. I'm gonna end up taking my jacket off. Okay, so it is 1:35. It is my planning, and my kids have been in gym since 1:05, and basically everything I wrote down for us to do, we just ex-nayed it. We spent so much time on math because we were a little bit behind and where the curriculum guide has us, so we had a few chapters to finish up, and the kids really wanted to keep working, so instead of doing the lessons that I'd planned, they want to keep working. So when they're excited about doing something, I just kind of roll with it. So it was a fairly relatively like quick skill for them to learn, like converting measurements and stuff. And so we did that for literally forever this morning, and then they went to intervention, and then we came back from intervention and worked on math. And then we did not get to read Paul Bunyan today, so we'll have to read Paul Bunyan tomorrow. We did a brain pop video. So instead of doing science, we ended up doing social studies. We watched Brain Pop. We are reviewing Lewis and Clark. I had them do a sheet in the Louisiana Purchase. We had already learned about that previously in the year, and now we were just reviewing it, and then just like a little 5-question sheet on it. And then they will come back in, I have to pick them up in 8 minutes. And yeah, so we are going to finish. I'm gonna let them rewatch the Brain Pop Junior video. It's like 6 minutes long. Finish the thing, turn it in, and then we're gonna go out to recess because they have worked really, really hard. So I want to make sure that they got all of their recess today. But yeah, this is the pack that we started on. We just have this, and so we worked through all these lessons today, and it's not gonna, I told them it wouldn't be perfect, like we're still gonna work with these, but they wanted to keep working, so we did. And they're fairly like picking up on the skills easy, so I'm super pumped about that. But yeah, so we have had a super duper productive day. So I am about to make them, what was I gonna do? Where's my laptop? Oh, it's over there. We are going to do a brain pot, but I'm gonna make them like a conversion sheet. So like 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams and 1 pound is so many ounces. So I'm gonna get that together for them, run it off, and so they can have it in their binder, so they can just like look over it every night or so. And then I think that's all I need to finish doing for my planning. I had to go and talk to my instructional mentor. I have one of those since I'm a first year teacher. I was placed with a experienced teacher, and she's my instructional mentor. She's like my coach. So I had to ask her some stuff just about like little end of the year stuff. And yeah, so this thing, this black thing right there, I don't know, right there is filled with their papers that they have done all year, and I have to start going through them. It's gonna take forever. And I also have to get their scrapbook stuff ready. So I have a lot of things. We have 24 days left of school, so I'm just trying to survive. That is the name of this game today. Okay, so it's finally the end of the day. It's 3:07 and I am tired and I'm hot. But yeah, so my hair has made its way up into a ponytail. We did recess, and then we just had a few minutes before recess and dismissal. And so yeah, so I have a set of science papers that I need to take home and grade. And yeah, so really quickly, I'm just gonna, first of all, if you could see my desk, it's literally like there's stuff all over it, and I cannot leave like that. So I'm just gonna quickly like get together my stuff for tomorrow, and yeah, and then I'm gonna get out of here, because typically I don't stay here. Like once the bell rings, I am gone, but because I get here early to plan stuff. But today it's just a little bit of a hectic day, so I'm just gonna quickly get everything ready, get pencils out for tomorrow, get everything ready. So yeah. Okay, so I have my desk cleaned and everything's done, so I am gonna go home now. And yeah, so thanks for watching if you watched. If you didn't and you think I'm weird, that's fine. The haters are my motivators. But yeah, so I'm hot, I'm ready to go see my dog. So this was a day in my life. Feels kind of probably really boring, but thanks for watching.